All right, Ryan and Cassie here. We're doing a little selfie so we can get nice and close with our YMCA Sid Reach test. So Cassie is in a position where her heels are on the blue line, and that blue line is measured 14 inches from the base of the other blue line. So she's going to go from hand over hand. She's going to take a big, nice, deep breath, and she's going to reach as far forward as she can on that ruler line. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. 18 inches. Go back down for me. Breathe again. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that was close. 18 3/4. So that was a really good second test. Obviously, Cassie got a little more flexible on that last one. That concludes the YMCA Sit and Reach test. Okay, so we're going to start a flexibility assessment just to get a good idea, Cassie, of your range of motions for mobility's sake, so we don't run into any impingements or other types of issues. So the first one we're going to check, Cassie, is your shoulder flexion and shoulder extension. So we're going to do this a couple times. What I'm going to first do is make sure that I'm lined up on her mid auxiliary, and then this arm, or excuse me, the center of the arm is going to be based on the glenohumeral joint, the shoulder joint. And we're going to make sure we're right in the middle, and then this is going to be measured up on her lateral epicondyle of the arm. So Cassie, go ahead and go all the way back as far as you can. Keep going, keep going. Good, keep your back on the floor. That'll give us a false positive. We don't want that. Excellent, so she's 174. Let's do it again. All the way back. $175. Let's do one more time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All the way back. Good. Make sure your back's on the floor. Yeah. And this is 174. Okay, so now we're going to do extension. So what I'd like for you to do is roll over onto your stomach. So you're going to go prone, scoot over to me a little bit, and then arm behind you for me. There we go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your arm palm up as high as you can. Okay, go ahead and keep your other arm though flat on the floor. Okay, now go ahead and try just the motion for me. Good, now try and keep that shoulder pinned. I just want your, there we go. Good, okay. Once again, the measuring point is on the glenohumeral joint on the shoulder, and then mid auxiliary down the side, and then our point of movement on the moving arm is on the elbow. Ready? Go. $54 degrees. Let's try it again. That was good. Ready? Go. $45 degrees. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And that one was 50 degrees. Good job. Okay, now go ahead and flip over on your back. We're going to measure elbow extension. Go ahead and rotate the other direction for me so your head's over here. Good, so this is a pretty easy one. You're probably going to have the highest range of motion, but we're going to test it anyways. So with this one, what we're going to do is I'm going to lock this up on your elbow, and then you're going to come all the way up as high as you can as far as listening. So like you're doing a bicep curl. Okay, so arm back down, and then up. Hold it for me. 40 degrees. Go ahead and come back down. Let's do it again. Come back up. 42. Nice job. Let's do it third time. Go ahead and come up. $160. So, I was reading the first two wrong. That was about 42 degrees on that second one, which I measured prior, but it's actually 155 degrees. So, just a quick assessment. We'll do it one more time just to get a better idea. Go ahead and go it for me. 140 degrees. Go ahead and get back down. Let's do it one more time. Come up. 140 degrees. Both times on those measurements. Good job, Cassie. Okay, Cassie, we're going to do some more flexibility assessments. This one's going to be a knee extension. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that we're all measured up. My non-movable arm is going to be on your femur or your lateral femur. The joint portion of the measuring device is going to be on your knee, on the lateral side of your knee, and then we're going to have this movable arm flowing down your lower leg. Ready? Go ahead and come up. Good. Now hold that for me. 135. Go ahead and come back down. All right. Go ahead and come up. Tracing the fibula. Once again, 135. Good job. Come all the way down. Let's do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up. Man, perfect. 135 that time as well. Go ahead and come down. All right. Go ahead and we're going to do a hip extension real quick. Actually, no, you're on. Go ahead and stand your bottom or your face for me. So this one's a little different though. My non-movable arm is going to be on her mid-auxiliary, so I need your belly down for me just so I can get a good reading. Good. And then the center point is going to be on her pelvis or the side of her hip, and then the long arm is going to run down her femur. All right, Cassie. What I want you to do is keep this leg straight as you can, and bring it up, heel up towards your head. Ready, set, go. Don't lift your pelvis off. There you go. There we go. Good. Good work. That was 146. That was not right. That was 45 degrees. All right, let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Go ahead and go down. 25 degrees. Let's try again. Ready? Up. Make sure your pelvis is down. Go ahead and go back down for me real quick. So when you lift it up, try and keep your hips down. I know it's kind of tough. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now relax. That was 32 degrees. Good job. Okay, now you can roll over onto your back. You're going to do knee extension, or excuse me, hip flexion. So go ahead and lay on your back for me. Now you can relax this leg, let it go straight, bend this leg. And then what you're going to do, so I'm going to put this non-movable arm, once again down mid-auxiliary. The center point is going to be on your hip, and then this is going to run down your lateral femur. Now, I want you to bring your knee to your chest while keeping this leg planted. Okay? Ready? Go. Good stuff. One 32. Ready? Up. 130. Let's do one more. Ready? Up. And down. How's it go? 135. Nice job. All right. Okay, we're going to do an assessment, Cassie, of the flexion of your ankle. So there's two types of flexion, or excuse me, there's two types of movements. There's dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Okay, so dorsiflexion is going to be, you can pretend that the dorsal fin's the top of your foot, or excuse me, dorsal fin runs on the top of like a fish. So this is the top of your foot. So the dorsal flexion is when you're going to point your toe to your knee, and then plantar flexion is when you're going to point your toe to the ground. So it'll look like that. Okay. Okay. So our center point is going to be on the malleolus, going up the fibula, and then our tracing arm is going to be on the fifth metatarsal. Okay, so actually switch one real quick. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now I want you to flex your foot, so bring it up. Good, so that's at 95 degrees. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and go back up. .95 degrees. One more time. Up. Oh, went to 100. Nice work. Okay, now we're going to do the plantar flexion. So just relax your foot 90 degrees. Good. Just relax it for me. And then I want you to point it all the way down. And that was 176. Let's do that again. That one got to 180. Let's do one more. All the way down. And 180. All right, good job, Cassie.